Okay, so today I'm working on something new, something I've never done before, and I'm attempting to make ketchup. Now, I do not intend on eating this as ketchup. I intend to use it to cook with. I have a lot of different recipes that call for ketchup in it, so I'm trying to figure out a way where I'm not using the ketchup that I buy from the store. And so I am working, let me show you. I have a book I'm working off of. Here is what I got. And we're working just tomato ketchup. That's the recipe I'm working off of today. So that's what I'm working on today. Yesterday I got all my pasta sauce done. I had a few jars that did not seal because they're older jars. They're actually my grandma's jars, and they're probably from the Great Depression era. They're very, very old, and some of the tops around the rims have bumps, and I was using the Tatler canning lids with the rubber seals, and a lot of times, even if there's a little divot on the top seal, the Tatler lids will usually seal even with if there's a little dent or whatever in the top rim, but for whatever reason yesterday they did not. So I'm recanning some of the jars in my Instapot today. I did have them in quart size, but I switched them over to pint size, which I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, I don't want all of that in quart jars. So yeah, here, let's go over and have a look at what I got so far. So these ones I did today, they're still working on sealing up. They haven't all popped yet. And then these guys, these big, huge, okay, they're ball, but they're the ones that are tinted blue. I don't know if I have one. Yeah, I do here. These ones, and they're extremely, extremely old, and the glass is extremely thick on them. But so far I've got 6 quarts, 4 pints, 2 pints waiting to go in, and there's 3 more in the Instapot. So, but the sauce, whoa, that's super hot, I can't touch that. It turned out really awesome. It's nice and thick. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So, ketchup attempt today. And then I still have all of that and all of that to deal with. Oh wait, that's not all. Over here I have another basket that's out of my garden. And actually part of these tomatoes are out of my garden too. In fact, most of them that are left are out of my garden. But yeah, I have a lot going on today. There's my canner ready to go, so. But yeah, I still haven't dealt with potatoes. I want to sort through and pick out like all these little guys. And I'll put those in a bag and I'll plant them next spring and let them try and do their thing and grow. And then the bigger size ones, I'll probably do a roast of or something, and I'll do potatoes, meat and potatoes, and just can it up. So yeah, it might be a situation where I wash them up really, really good, peel them, slice them up, and cold pack them with some beef and just can them like that. Quick ready meals. But yeah, the raccoons have been playing heck on my, there's a mama and 2 baby raccoons. My husband saw them the other night. And that's who's been playing all over my yard. On my garbage can, I keep finding green tomatoes that are just laying out there. They've been pulled off the plants and they're just like laying. So I'm guessing the babies are pulling them off and playing with them or something. I don't know. But that's what's been going on with that. So I don't know how much of this I'm actually gonna do or show you. But I have a lot to do. I was gonna do some salsa. I wanted to try this ketchup, which I'm doing a small batch. I cut the batch in I cut it by thirds. So I've got these cooking up. I was supposed to peel those. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna blend them up. And then you do a little, like you're supposed to do with cheesecloth and whatever, but I have these little guys. So I put my seasoning in here. And this is the vinegar mixture that goes in with it. And I'm using my little, it's not little, it's a big one. But yeah, got all that in there. And once, after this is steeped for 20 to 30 minutes, it'll go into there and it'll boil down and it'll give the ketchup flavor. So, don't mind my messy sink. I got this soaking too from yesterday. So, yeah, I think that's all I got for now. We'll see if I throw this in or not. Probably not. Good morning. It's Friday. And yesterday I started some ketchup. And today it's still going. So let's go check it out and see how it's doing. My house definitely smells ketchupy. So the crock pot was overflowing. This little crock pot that I thrifted like 7, 8, maybe more years ago. And I've used the heck out of it. I just did a small batch, but I'm trying to get all that to boil off, all the excess liquids and stuff. And then I'm gonna take the blender to it, the stick blender, and do the thing. But I got my little hamburger masher from Pampered Chef that I absolutely love to use for everything. It works great for tomatoes. But yeah. And I'm about to use it to start some ferments. But yeah, I've been stirring this regularly because I've got it on high right now. I'm trying to boil this stuff off faster. But yeah. So that's where we're at with the ketchup. It's coming. It's coming. I don't regret leaving those peels in there either. The stick blender will take care of those, no problem. Alright guys, so I just blended up my ketchup, my trial ketchup here, and I like the way it looks. I tasted it too. Less onion next time, I think, but other than that, it still tastes pretty good. It tastes like ketchup. You know the stuff at the store, like the off-brand kind that you buy that says ketchup sauce or something like that on it, something ridiculous like that? That's what it tastes like. So it tastes like a store-bought off-brand ketchup. It doesn't taste like Heinz. It tastes like a ketchup sauce, which I'll take it. That's good enough for me. But this is the consistency thus far. I'm still leaving it in there. I feel like it's still just a little bit more runny than I want it to be. But it seems like it's doing pretty good. I mean, I got a little bit of a trace going on, which is nice. That's telling me that it's thicker than... So yeah. So yeah. Little trace. But we're gonna let a little more moisture cook off of that before we go any further with it. So yeah. Ketchup turned out better than I thought it was going to. It'll be perfect for cooking with. Definitely don't think I'd want to eat it plain. I put too much onion in. Whoops. It is what it is. I had fermented, I had jars of fermented onion and garlic, and that's what I used. I just used a jar of that, and I threw it in and blended it up really good. And yeah, so there was, I should have probably only added half of that jar, but it still tastes really, really good. Like I said, it tastes like ketchup sauce. If you've ever bought the ketchup sauce. I think it's a Hy-Vee brand. I'm not sure. But it'll work. And if we didn't have ketchup to buy at the store, this would be perfect, right? We'd still have ketchup.